Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here today from My Fun Figures. In this video today we have got my Money in the Bank predictions. Here we go, we got Money in the Bank, which is next Saturday. So I thought I'd make an early predictions video as I don't really have a lot of content to make. So I thought that I would do this one. I thought I'd make early Money in the Bank predictions. So here we go. I'm looking forward to it. It should be good. Week to week television for WWE, for Raw and SmackDown has not been the best, but I can admit it has been improving. I think SmackDown will get better now that we got the White Six back. We got Cody Rhodes back. Things are looking up for WWE, and I'm praying and I'm hoping that they do get better. And I hope that this show is good. But yeah, this is just my early prediction. So next week I'll have another prediction video for this. And yeah. Alright, let's get into the first match. Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. They announced this one on Raw. I knew that this was going to a second match as soon as they did the first match, to be honest, where they gave it to Lyra. And there's a stipulation here. If Becky Lynch loses this match, she cannot face Lyra Valkyria again for this title as long as Lyra Valkyria has the championship. So I'm not going to spend too long talking about this one. I don't think that the feud has been the greatest. I have not liked any of the promos for this feud at all, if I'm going to be honest with you. I think it just makes no sense that Becky Lynch would turn on her just because she lost the tag title when she could easily get a rematch. You can get a rematch for those tag titles without doing anything. Look at Liv Morgan and Raquel, they got a rematch the next night. It's a joke. This storyline has been trash in my opinion. I don't think it's been good. I think it's been terrible. Two Irish women's wrestlers going at it. I'm from Ireland and I just think this story sucks because I do not think that this, like, I don't know, it's just so forced, it's just so fake, it's just so scripted. Becky Lynch would never actually turn on Lyra. Everyone turns on everyone these days in wrestling, which is getting very annoying. I swear if Sami Zayn turns on Jey Uso, oh my god, they just make everyone turn on everyone for no reason. There's no logic behind things in WWE anymore, basically, is what I'm getting at here. But if I was to make a prediction, my prediction would be Becky Lynch wins this match here, and this goes on till SummerSlam. I'm going to say that Becky wins here, SummerSlam, Lyra Valkyria wins it. Because normally with WWE, they like to do trilogy matches for their feuds. They love their trilogy matches. Lyra wins the first one, Becky wins the second one, and then Lyra wins the third one. The winner of the feud will win the first one, lose the second one, and win the third one. That's certainly what they do with their trilogy feuds, and it happens in every single trilogy feud. My prediction is going to be Becky Lynch. Moving on to the next match, my prediction is going to be Becky Lynch wins it here, and Lyra gets a rematch down the line. Okay, the next match is the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. 4 women have already qualified for this. Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, and Julia. There's a qualifier match happening tomorrow night on SmackDown between Nia Jax, Naomi, and Jade Cargill. I'm going to say that Naomi wins this here, and I'm going to predict that Naomi gets added to this match. And then I'm going to say that there's going to be another qualifier on Raw, and it looks like Liv Morgan is most likely going to qualify for Money in the Bank. I think they're going to put Liv Morgan in this match, surely. There's like 100%. So the other 2 people that I think are going to be in this match, Liv, Naomi, because there is always 6 in it, and we know that there's going to be 6 in it, so there's 2 more spots to fill. So, getting on to who I think it's going to win it, you can get rid of Alexa Bliss. I do not think Alexa Bliss is winning this, mainly because she is in the White Six, and I think she's going to be involved with the White Six moving forward. She's going to get added to the White Six. She still has like the Bray Wyatt White Six character, you know, that kind of character, so eventually she's going to be added into the White Six, and she's going to be involved with that storyline. Julia, just too soon for her to win it, so I do not think that Julia is going to win this, and I just do not see them giving it to her. Rhea, I think it would be very repetitive, and I just do not think I see her winning it. They could go that way, but I'm going to say Rhea doesn't win it. I think she might go on. Maybe she goes on a losing streak eventually, and maybe she wins the big title again down the line. Like, maybe that's what they're going to do with Rhea. I don't know what Rhea Ripley's going to do, but I just hope she loses this match because I do not want her to win. I know she's on the thumbnail. I just put her on the thumbnail because I didn't have any other women's wrestlers in this match other than Alexa, so I just thought I'd use Rhea. Anyways, Rhea I do not think is going to win. Liv Morgan, who I think is going to be in the match, high chance, but no, I don't think Liv Morgan's winning it. Then my next 2 is Naomi and Roxanne Perez. I think it's either going to be Naomi or Roxanne Perez. So far, I think it's going to be them. Naomi has not been added to the match yet, but I hear a lot of people saying that Naomi's going to win it. I could see something where Jade costs her, or she might not even qualify. it's a bit messy for Naomi to win it. I don't know if they're going to give it to her, but my prediction as of right now is going to Roxanne Perez. I'm going to predict that Roxanne Perez wins this one. The reason being is because she's in the Judgment Day, and I think that's going to cause some tension between her and Liv Morgan, which is eventually going to lead into the Judgment Day split and Finn Balor's new group, which is most likely going to be him, Roxanne, JD McDonough, and maybe AJ Styles or something like that. Like, there's going to be a split between Judgment Day. We know that's leading to that, and also Dominic could be in on it as well, or Dominic's going to end up with Roxanne Perez, you know, because she has the Money in the Bank briefcase, and she's most likely going to end up winning the title. That's what I kind of think is going to happen, if you get what I mean here. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, as Jacob Fatu says. But I'm done talking about this match. My prediction, Roxanne, mainly because she's in the Judgment Day. If you're in the Judgment Day, you always win. Moving on to the next match. The next match is Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. Not a match that I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. You know, I'm not looking forward to this match, to be honest with you. It's another one of these tag matches. I'd rather see Jey just defend this title at Money in the Bank, and I'd rather see John Cena defend his title at Money in the Bank. Like, to be honest with you, it's just Cody comes back. He's most likely going to pin Cena or Logan here, and then he's going to face Cena at SummerSlam. So my prediction is going to be Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso win this match here. So basically, here's Cena's title reign, right? He defends it against Randy Orton. His next match is against R-Truth, not for the title. Then his next match after that is this, which is Cody and Jey versus Logan and Cena. It's a tag match, not a title defense. Another one of these matches where he doesn't defend his title. Then his next match after that, right? The next pay-per-view that's also happening in June. Now he's having this match, right? His next match that's going to be is going to be in June again, because they're having a pay-per-view in June. There's 2 pay-per-views in June. WWE just has way too many shows, which is going to be against Jey Uso, because it's champ versus champ. So that's another match that he doesn't defend his title. Then the pay-per-view after that, SummerSlam. Everyone thinks, right, he's going to lose it to Cody Rhodes SummerSlam. They're most likely going to turn him face, I think, and he's going to lose it to Cody Rhodes. So out of those 5 matches, he defended his title twice against Cody and Randy Orton. His other matches was against R-Truth, this match, and a match against Jey Uso. So Cena's title reign has absolutely sucked. I just hope that Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso take the win here, and that's it. They move on from this. That is it. Finito. Done with this. And the Jey versus John Cena match most likely will happen. Probably. But I'm going to say that maybe Cody or Jey or something. They probably might pin Logan Paul. But for Cody to get the rematch, I think Cody will pin Cena here. So, moving on. Alright, we are talking about the final match. The men's Money in the Bank match. The match that everyone is looking forward to the most. And the match that I'm looking forward to the most. The match that you tune into the show for is the men and the women's Money in the Bank ladder matches, because they're always the most funnest and they're just the most interesting because it's Money in the Bank, you know. Anyways, let's talk about it, right? So there's already 4 people announced for the show: Penta, Seth Rollins, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight. Tonight happened on SmackDown, Jacob Fatu versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes. I'm going to say that Fatu does not qualify here because of Solo and JC Mateo. And I'm going to say Melo wins here because I don't think there's any chance that Andrade is qualifying. So I'm going to say that Melo qualifies, and that is all of the men in the Money in the Bank match, basically. And there's also going to be another qualifier match that's going to happen on the next Raw, which I think is going to be something to do with CM Punk and, I don't know, 2 other guys on Raw. And I think CM Punk's basically going to win that match. So let's get all of those figures in the ring. So here is what I think that the men's Money in the Bank ladder match is going to be like. This is what I think the lineup is going to be for this match. So here's how I like to do it. I like to start eliminating guys. So Carmelo Hayes, get out of here. I do not think that you are going to win this match. I just don't think it's going to happen. I'd love to see it happen, but I just don't see it happening. The next guy that I'm going to be taking away is Solo Sikoa. Solo, you ain't winning this. No chance in hell that happens. Penta, get out of here. You ain't winning this. So the final 3, or not the final 3, the 3 that I think have the most chance of winning this: CM Punk, LA Knight, Seth Rollins. These are the 3 that 100% have the most chance of winning it. I don't see anyone else winning this match. Punk hasn't qualified yet, but I think that he is in the top 3 top three chances of winning this match. So I have the three of these laid out here. What I think is going to happen is I think that Seth Rollins, CM Punk, they're going to cost each other the match. They're going to cost each other the match, because they're in a heated rivalry. And then I think that LA Knight is going to win this match. And I think we're finally going to get to see LA Knight become the Money in the Bank winner because Seth and Punk cost each other the match. LA in the Bank, yeah! And I hope to see LA Knight in the bank. Everyone wants this. I love Damian winning, but I think it's now time to give LA Knight the Money in the Bank briefcase. I really want to see LA Knight win the briefcase. They fumbled with both of his United States title reigns, so I'm hoping and I'm praying that LA Knight wins. Thank you for watching. My Phenomenal Figures out.